Dear listener, welcome to my channel. Topic is periodic and non-periodic signal. In first video, I already covered definition and detailed explanation on periodic and non-periodic signal. Also covered basic example. This is the link of the first video. In this video, I am going to cover more problems on periodic and non-periodic signal. On the first recap, we will first see the definition of periodic and non-periodic signal. When a discrete time signal x of n satisfy the condition x of n plus capital N is equal to x of n for any positive integer value of n, then the given signal is periodic, otherwise signal is not periodic. So for periodicity, the condition is x of n is equal to x of n plus capital N, where n is the fundamental period. It may possible that we may get the signal that is x of n is equal to x of kn plus n, where k is a multiple of n. To show the periodicity or to prove the periodicity of the signal, we generally equate n is equal to 2 pi m, where m is integer. So in my first video, I already explained all the examples in detail. So this is the second video, so I am going on the fast track of the explanation. X of n is equal to cos of 2 pi n into u of n. This is an example. We want to check whether the signal is periodic or not periodic. Now see, the signal is multiplied by u of n. Now u of n is nothing but unit step signal. The signal whose values is 1 when n is greater than or equal to 0. Otherwise it is 0. So for this, the signal is present on the positive side and it is absent on the negative side. Now we will check the signal periodicity only for the positive side. X of n is equal to cos 2 pi n. Now we replace n by n plus capital N. Equate the n capital N portion with the 2 pi m. 2 pi n is equal to 2 pi m. Capital N is equal to m. Signal is periodic in nature with fundamental period 1, that is 1 m, that is 1 is there. So fundamental period 1 when the value of m are in the range 1, 2, 3 dash dash. So given signal is periodic with fundamental period 1 and signal is showing periodicity when n is greater than or equal to 0. This is the plot of the graph with the fundamental period equal to 1. Next example, x of n is equal to 1 by 2 raised to n into u of n. Now again the signal will be checked only for the positive side because u of n is absent on the negative side. Now by seeing this value, you can easily check that as n changes, we will get different value at each step. So signal is aperiodic in nature. See, for the first few values, x of 0 we get 1, x of 1 1 by 2, x of 2 1 by 4, x of 3 1 by 8. Now there is no repetition or there is no periodicity, that is after particular interval the signal repeats again. So signal is aperiodic in nature. This is the plot of the graph. So the graph is also showing that is the signal is aperiodic in nature. Next, x of n is equal to u of n. U of n is the unit step signal. So for n equal to n greater than or equal to 0, it is periodic because all values are 1. So fundamental period is 1. And if you see the graph, this is the graph. So the signal is periodic with n equal to 1. X of n is equal to minus 1 raised to n. Now by seeing the values of n, the signal can be either plus 1 or minus 1. When the value of n is even, the signal is 1, and when the value of n is odd, the signal is minus 1. So signal toggles between 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. So fundamental period is 2 because after 2 interval we are getting again the same value. For example, 1 to minus 1, this is 1 interval, and again minus 1 to 1, again 1 interval. So the fundamental period is 2. So this is 2 actually. So periodic signal with the fundamental period 2. Next example, x of n is equal to cos pi n by 2 into cos of pi n by 4. Now signal is multiplied. So first we require to simplify the equation because when signal is multiplied we can't check the periodicity. Now this is the basic trigonometric formula. Cos a into cos b is equal to cos a plus b plus cos a minus b divided by 2. Here a and b are pi n by 2 and pi n by 4 respectively. We can calculate a plus b and a minus b. A plus b is 3 pi n by 4 and a minus b is pi n by 2. x of n is equal to 1 by 2. We put the values of a and b in this equation. So we are getting the equation 1 by 2 cos 3 pi n by 4 plus cos pi n by 2. Now we will check the periodicity as the signals are added. So n is replaced by n plus n1 and this n is replaced by n plus n2. Now we equate that portion is equal to the 2 pi n. 3 pi n1 by 4 is equal to 2 pi n1. See, 3 pi n1 by 4 is equal to 2 pi m1 and pi n2 by 2 is equal to 2 pi m2. n1 is equal to 8 by 3 m1 and n2 is equal to 4 m2. Here when the value of m1 is multiple of 3, we are getting the periodic signal with the fundamental period 8. And here when the value of m2 are 1, 2, 3, 4, we are getting the signal as periodic with fundamental period 4. So this portion is periodic and this portion is periodic. So entire signal is periodic in nature. The fundamental period of x of n is nothing but the LCM of n1 and n2. So LCM of 8 and 4 is 8. So this is the fundamental period of the x of n. Next example, x of n is equal to cos square 2 pi n. Cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Theta is equal to 2 pi n. Now x of n is equal to cos square 2 pi n is equal to 1 plus cos 4 pi n by 2. We just expanded this equation in the form of this formula. Now here next step is replace the n by n plus capital N. X of n is equal to 1 plus cos 4 pi n plus capital N divided by 2. Now we require to equate this portion of n to the 2 pi m. 4 pi n is equal to 2 pi m. We are getting n is equal to 1 by 2 m. Therefore, when m is multiple of 2, that is 2, 4 or 6, we are getting the signal periodic and our fundamental period is 1. So signal is periodic with fundamental period 1. Next, x of n is equal to cos of pi n by 5 into sin pi n by 3. Again signal is multiplied here. We can't check the periodicity. So we require to expand the formula. Formula is trigonometry. Cos A into sin B is equal to sin A plus B minus sin A minus B by 2. Now A is pi n by 5 and B is pi n by 3. We first calculate A plus B and A minus B. After that we will put that values into our basic formula, the basic given problem. X of n is equal to sin 8 pi n by 15 minus sin minus 2 pi n by 15. This becomes plus because sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. After that we replace this n by n plus n1 and this n is replaced by n plus n2. After that we will equate this portion of n1 with respect to 2 pi m. 8 pi n1 15 2 pi m1 and similarly for the other parts. After that, solving the equation, we can see that this signal is periodic when the m1 are multiple of 4 and the fundamental period is 15. n2 is periodic with fundamental period 15 and when the values of m2 are in the range 1, 2, 3 dash dash dash. So both parts are periodic. So entire signal, that is x of n, is periodic with the fundamental period, that is LCM of 15 and 15, which is equal to 15. Now see the next example. Here the example is simple, only it is given in a complex form. So first cos 5 pi n by 3, there is no need to do anything because it is multiplied only by constant, and here it is multiplied by 3, but we simplify the equation of e raised to j theta is equal to cos theta plus j sin theta. So we will expand the equation and write down in simplified format. Now here there is an addition of all signals. So we replace n by n plus n1, this n by n plus n2 and this n by n plus n3. So like our previous problem, we calculate the value of n1, n2 and n3 and we can check that all are periodic because n1 is periodic with the fundamental period 6, m1 should be a multiple of 5. For n2, fundamental period is 4 with the m2 values are multiple of 3, and for n3 the period signal is periodic with fundamental period 4 and m3 is a multiple of 3 Now signal is periodic and these two parts are also periodic. So fundamental period is LCM of 4 and 6. So here LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. So fundamental period of x of n is 6 and the signal is periodic in nature. Next problem. See the problem carefully. N square term is there. X of n is equal to sin pi by 8 n square. Now we require to replace n by n plus capital N. N plus capital N, the square. Now we expand this bracket. Now here we require to take these two terms, this term and this term, because it is related with the capital N. Therefore 2 pi 8 n1 is equal to 2 pi m1 and pi by 8 n2 square is equal to 2 pi m2. Here we get n1 is equal to 8 m1. We can easily conclude that signal is periodic when m1 is 1, 2, 3 dash 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 and the fundamental period is 8. For this we are getting the final equation as n2 is equal to 4 into square root of m2. But when the value of m2 is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, this signal is periodic with the fundamental period 4. Therefore this portion is periodic, this portion is periodic, and fundamental period of entire signal is the LCM of 8 and 4, which is nothing but 8. So given signal is periodic in nature. So next example is similar to this example, that is cos pi by 30 to n square. Here again we replace n by n plus capital N, expand the equation, calculate n1 and n2. For n1, signal is periodic with fundamental period 32, and for n2, when the m2 is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, the signal is periodic with the fundamental period 8. The LCM of 32 and 8 is 32. So given signal is periodic and fundamental period is 32. This is the exercise. Try of your own. Answer is given, periodic signal with fundamental period 35. So this is all about periodic and aperiodic signal. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.